Plant has avocado for 2026. Ghana's next export cash crop. From nursery to export. Our new export goal, not minded, but planted. Dear diasporas, Ghanaian farmers, more farming in Ghana. Another day, 10th October, said you see who banana etimi control farming systems. Omutimi be the farm systems for banana ho. Etimi control a whole nation. Not from a whole nation, etimi control a whole world. Saturday, me pese mene oko avocado. The new fruit wa ekoye afa banana system na pepepe. Nyame adoma within a short period, they are going to do the same thing na omoye dey. Omode banana aye. Enonti ena me pese Ghana this trade here enise dey mani twam. Na yentimi mfa yensanso sa opportunity we mo. Na yesusu yentimi work it towards it. Yen build the opportunity, the farming system na here to set up a whole business na edi omode build palm oil ewo Malaysia, omode build banana ewo banana republics. That the same farming system no. And I know that me person no kasa ever has avocado because and only the next one. Mark this on the wall. Yeba USA, Canada, Asia, any Europe ma has avocado already they aje market enough. You so many varieties of avocado, but has avocado aje variety alpha. Oko USA 95% of avocado mo consume US has avocado. Na and then me pese me do fa a full immersion mo if we say yen real life when you know obati ne be ase if we say has avocado ya who ni say ya who ni picture no it was accidentally developed me read this no mentiase you must go back you must read it. Has avocado no was accidentally developed. It was a failure. Nipa no nim so why they were failing e wo de wo ye ho. If we say no okofa seed na ni odua yu na wakate na wo de ahyem edua foforo so. Because already no sani area no be to say ya mango ye local mango no ofa na wodua udua no akofa anay hybrid one no na wapege opege a na etime nyini nti basa na yes na nka wosenka local one nyansa na aso no eno hybrid ne fra na yes ne so ate nti sana na ye o man bia ne frɛ no Rudolph Haas ono na ne din no every omunya sa omudi sa ne din ne to so. Rudolph Haas no a simple worker onye obi a wakɔ university near the adi bia yakase bia owonim de ne nti na ma otimi yes ade no ye dey or a simple worker. Na Rudolph Haas obi a na opesa ade ne ye nti no o hyase se okodi seeds no avocado seeds no so obedua e ni garden mu no wi a wa pege with the local the existing ones no o ye na if ofeli na who so ofeli ye no want to put the original and I said the main one and odua no anto angu and o jama ne wo ho ne munu na ba ko nyine no hu say yeah this type of variety we die edam soronko ninku no aye se penkuto se de ka penkuto di bi na edam soronko if you no see no and ye hold your best study ni ye and o study ya no we no ye dey o de beto pattern so say has avocado nti ne ofa we ya ne din na da so by mistake and what me develop sa fruit we say nti ne me be say me know at the end of this video no be show how you say you can do it. There were so many fruit, there were so many vegetables fear just a simple awareness. Ubetimi asset bibi apwa. Ubejane legacy. Ubejano legacy. You can do it. Just say to yourself, yes, I can do it. Neshasi. Ye kontentem na yama ye senior Ferris aba. Ye ko adentina me pese ne me no kasafa has avocado. Has avocado ya de bia e global market opportunity a me no mienu ye mfa ya adwene ma so. So wo hwe sa aduane a me de ato wo ya. Uko US ya empanimfo mo US ba be mo mabo ne bo a kyerɛw. Uko hotels ye international omu use international cuisine no so omu sa aduane bi ho. Ne board nye papa. Eye pair ana toast eye bread, certain bread, sliced bread, and ye de kosua to so. We ye da hosa no hunu sa no. Ne board. And he said the whole world agia to say has avocado. E wo this opportunity, market opportunity a. Na nkofu odua e de ye a. Adenti na me no mienu ye work the good land. Ye wo land ya ye fertile. Ye ntimi enhia se nua we na ye say land no. This is another question. Enti enne me patro say ansa na ye be wie no. Me pese wo hu say yes, I can do it. Kato ho so. Enye di obi beka. Di obi beka no enye no na di aduane bre wo. Di wo be set ato ho so no e na di aduane bre wo. You can do it, but start it now. Has avocado dia no ubetima share with just one prototype. Ye local market kura no wontimi surprise ansa no akasa wo de call external market impo at export. Na yenko adekrunti a me pese me no kasa. Has avocado ye fruit bia it say the same kind banana pepepe. Banana omutimi a grow system about it ya. Ape de control politics, countries, nations, any nemanema be. A control all the even systems a transportation system. And it has avocado over Europe, now go US and so be. And me pese Ghana ni Africa, you're taking a step in immediately. Has avocado dominate because of say all the two a check and sana a pro compared to Oko Ghana ye local one no what to what and chess see an ide now grown your friend are grown a grown pay na see an ide na pro and now what the fa contain the money sa shipping system so na heat in the kind of position ye but that particular house avocado no e wo elastic tino ama and the taste no and say ni taste no so good and asaye just say odi ye bibia na ye can say oil unya or 30% of oil nti and ama we na ba be global accepted and say global accepted dia na see ye krom ye Holland dia ade nti ye pese be ye climate no any ye ade nti ye pese be ye ento aso nutritional value and consumer demand. Ye call ne consumer demand na adintira if you say na me di nkaka se oil in content no 30% ubetimi nya awom so ye timi di pay the oil cooking oil ubetimi use oil no so aye ade foforo a etimi pa say cream aye the body lotion ni ma nyina ni nyina true has avocado oil no ye ko ye hair mu a ye mpom di mu a eno kwa de bobo ye fiber no niema bebrebe. By the way, send no first time I'm subscribe my follow YouTube no any Facebook page no be kan WhatsApp community no ye pese Ghana yetimi ejine na so ne fa ye ntoma pa efra ewo nkuaye mu me pese obi beka se kuaye eye ehiafo adwuma me pese obi beka se kuaye eye tetekwa se first no enana ye nananom used to work hard to gain a little and it's so easy to work smart, grow smart, and gain money. Enti first na ye papa no ye nananom no farm no work hard to gain little, but in emi no be no ye work smart, ye grow smart to gain plenty. Umpewe na pede. Enti said dem si kan no that particular aspect na ye health na ye mpomu enyuma no aduane no health and fat na wo mu no the nutritious na wo mu no ama ababe gain something like omo a won say yoko ye some communities bi a obi wo say oye on penam onwenam yire fi omudin obi wo so on penam obi wo so a wo say onu de kosua ne nyama enti no sa fruit ni vegetables nkwa no de ode dey ode ye na duane obi wo a meat say no ompe. And in this type of fruit ni vegetables no and omo use e sustaining their growth nutrients and omo bibia. And that particular thing na has avocado no ama omo yes awareness or awareness no womo no da bia no mko hwehwe sa has avocado no omo de omo de didi. Anything pa show take this very serious. Nema will be frontier success will new opportunities so be grow be on asase so a more on ton asase no wo shas yen pe has avocado no nua from here to 4 years to come no obaba be da wase. Another thing I manage or has avocado and the price say has avocado ye cramming just one seed we say no me turn €2.50 €2.65. Just one piece, €2.65. And to just imagine, say, we bet you made we say, now the one bro local a demand in class, no. Now they buy Europe, and also they go US and Canada. From 3 years to come, no, so we know, only €2.60 bio, or better more than that. Maybe I make your market. Value chain income streams. Ye call value chain na said him si kind no ye pay mu a fresh obetime die ena fresh na so no yetime exporto eko so many places utimi di co processing so na yetime nya oil wom ena inside na so no utimi nya pure a ubetime na cosmetics said him si kind no a highly demand because a premium enye chemical bia ene de it a highly demand and ye ka ye ba same na value chain so na ye ko ultimate branding ye so kran so na eno kran so ma another aspect say e san say eya de be ye particular bi say enkofo ani je ho as a community no ubetimi ape community bi na what surprise omo nwe meet no unya sa one community pe na wodi ye omo supplier we wie o market wie ena esan say dey kwa outside into no so no ubetimi up another pharmacy a omo oni ubetimi akabo mu a ubetimi dey export bibia abra cost of exportations kwanso be dey ebe from. But what I want you to know is say local demand in the krano ebroso because normal ye local ones no ye avocado local ones no ewo eba seasoning nti eba na ekọ but we die ubetimi a maintain no to some months bia and sana other local ones ne bekọ no now de no ho yanko next one investment timeline and a return of investment. Initial cost no de se de sika no obeto wasase ubepe seedlings ubepe better because once a year years 3 to 5 years no so possibility so betima ye irrigation I would prefer so obey so untimi nyenso na wo hyase nso a wa hyase by the time goes on all the irrigation be dey ebefa fu na se because your 3 to 4 years investment asem in the yenim. And with this one so kwanso ubetima ye the intercropping, but ni nyina no Mr. Ferris baba be chechire mu. Open so kwanso a wo de o mpese obedua ye ikwa na nso betima ye nursery for the future growers. It would also be in nursery. Ubetima ton ama efie for no more no more gardens and also another market here. Okay, umpe na apede. At the same time, once a planting into no, said the house avocado, no crano, or the idea we buy us no, when Timmy am a millionaire grandson would free. But so the family na your day. Enya infrasource in the sense also so what you will be as a 1 acre crana or family baba enya day, ebenya so infrasource. Enti medi wie introduction na mama Mr. Fresh Abano. Me person me busa say, are you ready to plant a legacy? If yes, subscribe, share, and join the movement. Na yentu na mamo. Na 5 years to come, no. Who know who the other? Hello, Mr. Ferris. Me pacho me mwakwa.
Mr. Charles, medio so upon
Yamiado mpacho boko na mpacho nso
Yamiado mo bia we.
Yamiase. Senior. And topic no. Well, when him say you call US in Canada more, you ka guacamole ne avocado taste ne toast or sorry. Idea the board in pa. And then me say as a technical aspect, no dear firm. Now we be TV video actually biano. Say when tia kwana se obano be take a credit card hona. At least obetimi asha say with that say obefie ne planting na ne bibi sa. Me da say.
Yo, me da say Mr. Charles na mechia etiefu so. Said there be omo etie yen. Na topic now there to hono am say topic be SSA yeka ho asem na yeka ho asem ye efa no avocado a yedua organa no. Na metumi akase say eba no avocado production in Ghana now share the world where we fall in world production. Ghana the yanka ho kra. So yeah, said yanka ho kra in 2003 say na globally near the 42nd producer for fresh avocado production. Intinosha we near to also about 0.09% of the global output. Due to Muse, in fact, Ghana ye produce avocado that much. Akribia ye dria ewa Ghana no. Say ye di Ghana wa. But avocado has become very popular nowadays. People are getting into it for the simple fact that it contains a lot of protein. Or to compare other fruit, it is the first fruit that has a lot of protein, and because of say it containing what they call it unsaturated fat into energy the level of cholesterol and those kind of oil no very very low, and apart from that it contains several vitamins or several minerals that helps with body functioning. Into no nipa any idea any aje so right now no ko baby crowd more friend the green gold. So more friend the green gold because apart from say it provide the health benefit, it also increases the income of the farmer. So what Africa, well, we produce almost about 1.7 million tons of avocado. It is also the world production. Africa is about 20% of the global avocado production matrix. So Kenya no more produce the largest avocado in Africa.
Yeah.
So and Sana about South Africa and Tanzania. So now Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia produces a little bit of that. Fortunately, no, our weather no permit say to me edua avocado iden ekwanimpa, especially over South Kakra, Kumasi, Asamankesi area ho. That area is very, very good for a friend avocado production.
Yeah.
The soil is good, the weather is good, it has a lot of what do you call it, rainfall patterns, good. So it is not a problem. So you can say we want to get into avocado production. It is not a problem here, but it needs skills. So you don't just buy seeds and put it there and expect it to grow. Answer now, but you avocado, you have to determine say either say okoto the grafted one and I say near omedue fee seeds. So person we use seed now. It takes a little bit of time and sana shall say swaba. So it may take it between 5 to about 15 years and sana we say unya fruit out of it. So but say would you fee the grafted ones now and by 3 to 4 years no say what shall senior then in your fruit. We advocate say farmers should look into the grafted trees are able to me returns very, very fast. So between 3 to 4 years, no what shall say then what shall say avocado fruit I shall say then atom. Send your kind local market. Ghana Nankasano, we don't export that much.
No.
So we don't export. There was one article here na me read it. Now it says we export 0%. So the amount export here was about $141 a year. Tutum said we don't do much of export. What that means is ye kra na ye Ghana hono kakra na ye dua no kra no enso yen. So na yako export. Until local demand very high. Unfortunately, we don't have the what do you call it, the suppliers, and I said the farmers are able to me. I help with that. So ebano or friend starting there also who baby obuka kunya usidling from. So and I may recommend it has to come from a grafted tree, not from the seed, because it will take a longer time and so on. What shall I say fruit to know. Now again, the soil has to be well-drained soil. It has to be a soil containing enough nutrient, not waterlogged area. So very, very friend, the drainage is very good. So contain a lot of organic matter, and I say friable. Able to me as support to avocado production. Moreover, I'll say you need irrigation. So say a pick we are, then you are done. You don't have to really worry about watering it too much. But what do you initially you want to make sure for the few months obe continue if it is a dry season or friend, the rainy season there you might not need to water it, but the dry season you have to continue making sure it has enough water to be able to grow very well. So now sending our canoe, you can do intercropping as well. So you can do intercropping. So udria so okoto seedlings na spacing no a little bit wider. So spacing no a little bit wider. And because of say a little bit wider, you can do what they call it intercropping. For commercial production, you are looking at maybe 6 by 6 meters or approximately 20 by 20 feet apart. So in this wood we are about 20 by 20 feet apart, and I say 7 by 7 meters or 23 by 23 feet apart. Then it means that you have enough space at the initial stage, to grow other things. So maybe a vegetable, peppers, okra, garden eggs, any other vegetable over to me. We are to say ebe for me canopies and no to me and be a share or the ewase. So inti and so here pa na say ebano fertilizer. So avocado fertilization, you want to focus on the 3 primary nutrients like nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. So it also needs zinc and boron. So those are our friend micronutrient. But if you have a balanced fertilizer, so maybe 21-17, 21-7-4, or 20 by 20 by 10, 20-10, 20, or anything like that, able to me support the application of our friend and the plant growth. So now, moreover, ebano, the frequency of applying fertilizer now, maybe it's not like say every time we are now fertilizing it. So maybe 2 or 3 times a year is okay. So you don't have to over fertilize it, because the avocado nangasan, the root system is developed in such a way so able to me tap root from the soil, able to me tap nutrient from the soil, especially say wo soil is very fertile, able to me sustaining home for a very long time. Into the soil test now realizes it lacks certain nutrient. Able to me apply maybe 2 or 3 times to boost it. So now it to me akunenim intentem. Now ebano or friend disease controller, you want to include several methods. We have what we call integrated pest management. So you don't want to use one-sided control measures. You can use a cultural, biological, or chemical methods to control diseases. Example, you can focus on sanitation. Make sure that the plantation is very clean. You have proper irrigation systems. You have pruning methods. So man wako pruning the dead, dried branches and we're cleaning fine. You can also do what we call targeted fumigation or applying fungicide. So to me, and so so into pruning it, the sanitation, to me remove the dead branches, the twigs, the falling fruit, and to eliminate any fungal infection. So whatever pruning and so why is it important? It minimizes humidity within the canopies, because if you have high humidity in the area, once a wash see any problem with fungal diseases, and it also improves air circulation. So and moreover, it prevents diseases from occurring. When it comes to irrigation, one thing I will not recommend is sprinkler irrigation. So sprinkler irrigation, able to me spread the diseases from one plant to the other. So I will not recommend that. Probably maybe I will recommend drip irrigation, or maybe doing it manually yourself. So I was saying,
Wow.
it is going to be the first few months. So after the first few months in Uria, you really don't need much of what watering. So and Rankasa between survive for a very long time. Then he has to make sure that infection doesn't occur. So it takes about 3 to it takes about 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years and 3 to 4 years, depending upon how our to harvest. So now we say, how will you know time I was say would harvest it? So ban said when time I was say would harvest it. Unante plantation anymore. So you press it, which will be take example. One press it and one so by a firm, very soft, a little bit, not so soft, but a little bit firmer. What I have seen people do, especially near the bus stores, so and the crown the way I'm harvesting the crown, who's your normal harvesting when it is really, really green. So
green, yeah. We cram in green. We chill. We nkwana name say mre wo mama mtoye kra. Was na mpese me
right, you know, na my quality no I style be so because or harvest no when it is very, very firm and greener, na the quality no I style be. You know, one harvesting in terms where ubon say I shall say then say planting soon. So timing no timing no when to harvest. And it depend and it will come with experience. So and it will come with your what do you call it, your management practices. So so you have to wait for the fruit to mature on the tree, but not fully ripen. And sun why then for harvest it. The way I will who say it's ready. Boom the color no a little bit dull. So and then you see some shiny surfaces. So or it is going to be like maybe from dark to brown, that kind of color. So or you can pick a large fruit, keep it in the room temperature, let it soften a little bit, and then you do harvesting test. And you know, these are some of the will be to me a bit determine say whether it is ready to harvest or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okase mu no. Ade ba kwa me de ne say o kan bibi efa how to fertilize and say obetima maintain no the nutrient no wasase no ma no. Na coincidentally so ye wo akoha rabbit wa say
Oh.
by the way okay ya ne besi imagine so ma hwe rabbit droppings important ni ade omodema and fortunately nutrient na kan no phosphorus ni ade no unye free rabbit droppings nti no mema yenua akọ rabbit akọ rabbit kwaba na wono so akire how a wono so use the opportunity owo sese ukokese okudua obi ye ready so okudua ne put avocado ya wono so ready so be produce droppings aye de ama start nipa no ama so de aye de edua na ye. By the way ene akọ rabbit aye interview ebeba life enchibia nti no mom prepare se eno so ewo ho ti senior me ba che mo akwa
Agachas mejoso
ba che boko de
adom na moso
ya mi adom me ba che bibia boko
nga mi
Mr.
adom
Ferris
pa
ye consultant wa ma ya tie se ye dua avocado na for 2026 iko na ye hia bibi ti se phosphorus ni ade but o kan no to be frankly, ababe si wo de so ntino ye jama ona wabe my promise kakra about this thing no. See you ready a obetime nya bia ma ya.
Okay. Okay. Me da se bebre sina Felix ne Kwamet mechia obi bra Kwamet mechia obi me da se just opportunity now there ma me no. Na metie sina Felix na in fact this is a new school I'm going in terms of avocado. It's a new school to me altogether. I'm just asking myself, Ghanaians, do we actually know the benefits of all these things?
No.
Because you see that say during the normal and natural season, pay a good then it will be on the market baby within the shortest possible time. None a farm majority of them not pro.
Yeah.
And yet we are not able to find out the actual importance of it. And I believe as time goes on, no, if we are able to develop our mindset to fit the system, or we are able to realize that this is what actually we need. Maybe by then, no, to me, but for now, the few of us that are doing it, I'm just encouraging us to keep on doing it. Now, as time goes on, no, the others too will see and join. Now to the topic and the aspect you want me to speak on. Rabbit droppings. It is the only or one of the few cold manures we have, animal manures we have. So cold manure, it is the ones that can be picked straight away from the farm and apply it to the plants without it causing any harm.
Wow.
And secondly, rabbit manure has the highest value of NPK, that is nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus. Amongst all animal manures, rabbit manure has the highest value. And just like Senior Kwamet was saying, you need to maintain the natural nutrients in the soil. So you don't need to add too much chemical fertilizers. You need the organic ones.
Yeah.
And the rabbit manure is good for us to, so far as we want to, move to the fact that we want to use a natural way to fertilize our farms. And what I will say about the rabbit droppings is that you don't need to hustle too much for it. It is very easy to get. On my farm like this, every day that I clean my farm on daily basis. Every day I'm able to get 25 kg of droppings a day.
Wow.
Every day I make 25 kg of droppings. So in keeping, and I've also even kept some for how do I call it, for my compost. I dry some that people will come and pick it for how do I call it, fish feed, because it can also be given to catfish. So I dry some for people to come and take it for the fish feed. Then I also leave some that will be used for compost that people will also come for. And in this aspect, going into this avocado plantation, I can assure us that we are a lot of farmers around. We can come together and then give you any amount of droppings that you need. Not just the droppings, their urine is also very, very important. Their urine is high in ammonia, very high in ammonia, that if you spray it on your crop, it serves as a pest control. It falls down into the ground as a fertilizer. That is their urine. And it is also cheap. It is very cheap and very easy to also get. So if you want to really expand our Greek in Ghana now, I think this ecosystem will help us a very long way. It's going to help us because we have other people that are doing both poultry and rabbit that we know that if it means these droppings to add to our farms as natural fertilizers without even depending much on the inorganic ones. I once called the company and I was talking to them about this rabbit droppings and their urine. They told me they are only into inorganic fertilizers. And I was just asking myself, that's the reason why we have a lot of nowadays, especially the youth, are even suffering from stroke diseases and all those things because of the too much consumption of inorganic fertilizers. I was driving past this Bibiani road and I saw a land that has been cleared, yet to be cultivated. And I don't know the kind of fertilizer that the person has used on the land. It's like this balls is white, and they have spread it on the land. Almost every part of the land was spread with it. And then they were having plowing machine that was plowing the fertilizer with the soil. So I was asking myself that if we do this, how long can we live? How long can we survive? Because we don't believe or we don't accept that all these things that we are throwing out are also important for us. Like I said earlier, avocado, everybody be busu bebre wojom. And so no, obi be ko jom san ho akwakoto ade foforo. One health, but who the reason why until because me dey pay dey mempe. Me dey we dey mempe. Meanwhile, yes,
Ɔdɛ
no, I don't know.
me nsa aka.
I don't know. Meanwhile, and also soon a one health. I've realized that a normal na a even economic wise, it sounds to promote your health. Because if avocado is on the market, ubet menya bear 5 or even more than 5 at a very cheaper rate, 10 cities, 20 cities.
Yeah.
Because as a yemu, and once of Makosi or form Makosa no more diaba. Oh, and I'm yet to find out who plantation be a avocado. But I'm sure some people does it. And I'm just hoping that it will do it in a larger quantity that it makes me produce. Senior fellows say our expectation is even low, very low. And I'm asking myself, so we import all this. There was a chart that Ghana imported about 3 million Ghana cedis, $3 million of cassava. As how? Wabra has cement so crowd to cassava the other honor but no other honor fifi. Now you import cassava quite costing $3 million. It seems we don't know what we have. We are just sitting by the well and we are still thirsty. Meanwhile, we have abundance of water. And what I can say for the rabbit droppings is that it is very, very natural and it's very, very effective. Just some few months ago, I used it to cultivate some maize at my backyard, and I really loved the output that came.
Wow.
I really loved the output that came. So I've just left more than 15 bags of droppings for compost, and I have about 20 dried ones that I'm even keeping for the fish farmers to also come and pick.
You may have a Tommy. Why? Yeah. Me have Tommy there because they say Mr. Fresh and Mama they say MPK any other than the okay, me ban my baby Jimmy the name the akwakugu me farms Mr. Akune kasa no ye be kasa fa avocado no ho house avocado na Mr. Akune ntwa no sorry
oh yes,
person mamote say because senior committee the question be by na hana na me person me di besi so na nka me busa senior committee na wi ama busa senior akọ because no ka kuma so de na say o hwe ye market ya pe ba wan hwe ye de be di wabro che me say de be di wabro me kan say ye beto obo I said ye de o kanto kwa no kwa ye de babo but ekwa eno ni asem no Enti senior committee busa o se market wo Ghana te say media to me no se na ukra 10 tons kra na de ko do market ya Accra ni Kumasi a ni nyina besa ebudi a eno ya another factor but enei na eni ho no wo di kone ebesa because last time be mitie ayiko a program bi na man bi wodue bi wona yi na enye has avocado kra normal wa no wo so wote Accra okwa ase a na wote egu ni car mu na de ko oduru market kwan ho a na jam market ladies no ni nyina na wo de no na be ne gas ayi ni bibia enti kakra metimi aka no ti say ukodua fertilizer winning program ye wo senior akọ farm ho ono abe supply o ayi wososo no oni di nkomo a de obetim de ama oni de also otua no eni die mu na watua because eno so timi boa ma ne maintain ne farms no me kwakoje me de na so kwakoje ode ne de aye farm no at the same time you be produce aduane a ye healthy ama obia di anase me pa cho me boa
Senior, no.
okay
No. Because you see, one thing and I made this also to every day we baby I will kind and see farmers no home. The local farmers, I would say the market women are also discouraging them. Last time, I think Senior Kwamet or Senior Felix spoke about it. They will go to the farm, buy it at cheaper rates. The Omokasa farmers know what to say. I say, Omokra, they know Omo farmers in the favor by so Omo toll-free farmers in the home. And see, Ebasana farmers no Omo yen ni jekra and find ye, senior was say Omo yeno. A man could do last time be me call se she kwan so baby na me ba na jo na ma ya ba be didwa body ni normal pa o ma fa o kwan ho am di good one mo so me bisa lady ba ko say eti body e dro no sack the whole sack ni nyina na ye say oto no less than 100 Ghana cedis and so bedru Kumasi no wotete a obete ne be me ensampa bi a be 20 Ghana cedis
yeah
enti ebasana the real farmer no nya so mfa so ade ba kwa ma Ghana ye nhubu agrek no sa ade no so I believe we should also start looking at the market how we can also encourage the local farmers sebe ya mo so ombetimi aye no in larger quantities kakra me de ebeso so no
Yeah, me man some statistics be a me who ye.
okay
So we shared Ghana the avocado marketer. So
okay
in 2023 we only produced 9,000 metric tons. And that has been stable over the 5 years.
wow
So and the export was in export around the same year was only $141, which is about 1.37 metric tons na export to here. So it tells you to say we are really not doing anything. But so we should import, for example, 2023. Ghana imported 1.2 tons, which valued almost 1.5 thousand US dollars.
Oh no.
So, and the import were from Kenya, Morocco, Netherlands. So even our own market in the crowd and to me supply what we have. So Oko Tema market or friend Accra now those market in the crowd now no crowd they are selling it between 10 Ghana, 30 Ghana, yet the demand, the supply is not there. It is Mr. Kwamet Ebisa, the meeting can say the market friend prospect for this fruit is so high. The unfortunate thing is senior na senior I've not even said personally like on a commercial base where we have 10, 20, 30 acres of what do call it?
Avocado.
Avocado. So you know, I think that is the problem. I'll say we have to find a way to address more person more into avocado production. No? And now I was watching one guy be, I think they are into seedling production. So more be now more airton Emma farmers. Now the grafted one, so no more Toma farmers. Into no between 3 to 4 years. You are interested in it, you can just get into it. Here the production basics, so I will be maintaining, I will make it sure they grow the way I will say grow. We are here, we can always help you to work it out. So about 800 to about 400 plant per acre. So depending upon the variety I will use and the space in our then we use. So that's a one plant in a crab to me about 500 fruit.
Yeah.
So these are some of the things farmers who are looking into diversifying, a bit to me. Now for cocoa egg. So this is one of the crops a bit to me. I shall say I focus on a bit to me about the economy nekakra.
Wow. Yeah, that's it. Now, Israel. I wish you for Mr. Yamadomina a like video, Sisi, Mammy. Pachawada. Yamadomina like video, Mammy. I don't think, say, as some I can emphasize over like it. Nimpefe say I by refie and I say what you name us so until we like Sisi, na wash ama because na senior ako can be say on tia say ya adwene ma so say yentimi enye day enye na commercial base because ade we ni nyina no na ye esisi fie fichire amango say esisi fie fichire amango kra de say ne your commercial base on to no okay but pay ne nya de esisi fie fichire ana ye local ones no so no ne market no so no any ahoɔden kɛse ne nti no ɛyɛ basa na the last thing of a year no so no ya na ha adwen kakra ɛba bom pɛ na wantima antɔ no prɛko pɛ no aboka no atwa another season ɛno nti nem sɛ de bɛma nkɔfoɔ ntimi nkɔmu no but we ne deɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɛkyɛ kakra ɛwɔ market ɛna irrigation kora so no betimi aboa wa timi nya na ebi kora tiri kora na 2 seasons menim sɛ senior first possibility was say betimi nya no 2 seasons say ye no irrigation we kroma and I say it's possible
But also
say ye use irrigation ewo ye ho near the year ye we are near that the ntimi nya no 2 seasons my and I say still na no
avocado no a tree so into say woodua the first 2 years no say establish it. You don't have to worry about rainy season or dry season.
Yeah, but so, I mean, can harvest, they say, say only 1 year pay. Local ones, the minimum one time pay, no, 1 time a year.
Right. So every year be a fruit. So yeah, depending upon time, would the DI. So
okay, that means say you bet me set 2 acres here. Ube divided into 4. Now what do you know? What do you do? What do you know? 1 month we know
a year interval. So
yeah.
A year or 2 years interval or a year interval. So now you have fruit or harvest.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Opening.
Abofra.
I was here for Mr. Ferris in the casa, sustainable farming practices. A book or Amazon, and they will cause a sea benye biato. You cannot all the a good because practices now they might be and no answer the book, same knowledge, and a jet so a deuce nugget at times on the draw. Enti wohwɛ a ne channel no so ho a those deep dive ye nipa 8 ene ye tie mus ye tie say ye nyina ye kɔ ne subscribe ma ya wa on subscribe ye no enso betima aboa ma nso so channel na time grow e dey support we dey do the books no so de ukọ Amazon dey a enye how to be successful in a farm, you know, or Ghana and Kono with that a bank in a government yourself. Your books by me and Saka home are humble but not stupid. And your Bakubi Aja or no, I remember that can because me say me do patch me boakwa me kasangwa.
And yeah, me Joseph.
Jesus when a book so.
Me ho de ye, near many be ye, it is on ye. And say we are saying this, and it's a yin in a pepe. Adiachi ye, the near one who and eight, Mikasa, and nature say yara, Ejinum.
Okay, then yamiase. Ejadu me pese me de ofa niema mi ensemo. Senior committee the question beto was say a market. It is our avocado. And a senior akọ enso say I don't know why ye ko Ghana and as ye chrome no. Sa niema we yen taking it serious. As a commercial level na ya fa na say de bia ndc fie fichire ana ba ne ate ne yedi na no ano ne de twie to ne yedi. Ana na ma ya ka bibisi so tubers you say no galamsey for aman say ni dia aha adwen no but ubetimi so ama obi a okoto na asase ama galamsey sabre se wonya botre na wodi we nyina bi beduedua on afuo mu a ebetimi ama sika more than the person okose no me da say
The D kind of on say me when it comes to market transportation in Ghana, I have taken time to do my research. I have taken time to travel across the country. I've taken time to do interactions, and I have rich information. I always don't hide it. Ghana problem in terms of agricultural scalability, market women frustrating the farmers, market women beating down the price in the hands of the farmers, middlemen agents akɔhyɛ akuafoɔ ne market ne ntɛm a no de bosia ɔwɔ ne ba bosia bi ama akuafoɔ nti akuafoɔ ntumi ntɔn nnɔbaeɛ no time a pɛ ne nipa a pɛ. That is ɛno nti na akuafoɔ no dodoɔ no ano ntumi ntrɛ nnwuma no mu. Adwene ne sɛ adeɛ no a yɛdua no market ni hɔ, but the market is there. The market women are the number one liars in the agricultural supply chain. I will not lie to you and I will not hide it unapologetically. They are liars, they are cheats, and they are causing the problem of post-harvest losses. Say lying market women, deceitful agents, between the producers and the marketer. Everything will come to the market. There will be abundance in the market for everybody to buy. There will be enough money for the farmer to scale because the farmer will now know the how the open market is. Say we check tomatoes one box. Ton ne boa ton asante achem marketer. Now what they compare the same tomatoes no nipa no de bank no. Give and take, meaning say Ghana transportation your problem. And another problem are your trucking and logistic transportation drivers, any owners. They are also another big problem. Aside the market women, the frustration, you know. Market woman na ko bu kuafuo na wie no na driver no nso be bu market woman no because driver no who say tomatoes no wan fa nkwa a ebesei nti e wo so obo ebuo bi a wantua ono nko na efa ho ono nko na efa wo wan fa wo a wuntimi nye. The reason nso ti a market women ni be a beat down price to create a buffer for loss of some of the produce. Enti wabeto bɔɔdeɛ no ɔde bɔɔdeɛ no firi sɛhwi ɛɛba Kumasi anankran ɛkwan ne nyɛ enti ɔbɛba abɛdu no yɛ transportation ni so nyinaa yɛ tarpaulin ni we near de kata so enti enye refrigerated, so the safety and the longevity of the produce is not guaranteed. Enunti no, now the market woman beat down the price from the farmer watoni cheap, and now I was say or negotiating with the transporter no, transporter ni nim say ne car no kra nye obe break it down wɔ kwan mu a bɔɔdeɛ no nyinaa bɛbere maame no atɔ bɔɔde bunu ɛna ɔde ba market ba ɔbɛba bɛdu kumasi anankran no na bɔɔdeɛ no half abere ɛsɛe ɛwɔ sɛ ɛno no ɔtete so na ɔtɔn. Now the gap between solution for this transportation issue is people who have money should start investing in refrigerated units, in cold storage systems, in cold warehouses. So say your transportation system your cold storage facilities nipa no anka ebi asante achim ho obi akosi warehouse bi a akuafo no tomatoes no beto na wa store ewo cold room ebetimi last 1 week, 2 weeks or 3 weeks depending on time omo harvest here, because all harvest tomatoes early na one titi ni tina mfiri so na ni tini tuatua so na se afe na ejije na wote a the shelf life is prolonged. Ubetumi store sa tomatoes for about 2 weeks. Say and bibi entity in ho a it will last you that long or even more. They will say. So what me nim any say your problem near two, the market women, transportation and bad roads. Three. So when we are able to deal with these things, you bet me and also trying to cut away these agents and middle people now we because I had to tomatoes in nyina me na meto obi antimi nto nti wo kokora kuani no nton ma wo get a good price ba on ton, and that is where they milk them dry. Now next question here, tubers me shall see can gardening they say wa ututu ukoto a mo bottle empty ones no now wo mako 100 now wo the asisi o fence wall ase na wahyɛ topsoil agum na wakɔpɛ mose senior akɔ manure right and organic fertilizer wakɔpɛ bi na wo de french the water na wokɔtɔ bayerɛ eti no na wo bedua wɔ saa bɔtɔ no mu a wo ne galamsey nsuo bi any problem o.
It's true.
Personally you are protecting yourself. Enti wo na wote that area na wo feel say nsuo no say niema no, start something from your backyard, because minimum be a what to buy bear 500 pieces from the backyard ni nyina ye bottom nko an odua no, and ariano the next season no bottom no na bia na ye mere obesan to bottom foforo wo to poultry manure na wo de fra sa the same ariana we in the last year no what the manure on the fra you will still use it and yet recycling the same ariano ubetumi recycle ariano for the next 3-4 years. Won't talk aria bi ma na unkotu aria bia the obey here a packaging material no bottle na say rubber na with the beshemu no the same bottle na bi ubetumi adua tomatoes udua habanero mako 10 plants per a family of 6. That habanero 10 plants can take care of you the whole year. Just 6 plants. And now they are give and take. Well, household nipa mako 6 do you have mako baku biya nipa baku. If you take care of that pepper, 1 plant can take care of you the whole year. Usheni year because a super and a shishi until you will not do too much of it. Now back to avocado. Avocado no nim say avocado na ye di no flesh na ye paya ye di no. Do you know say no mu na oil wo?
Yeah.
Enti wo na wo hi avocado oil na wo say wo pe avocado oil bia ye say fa bibi fra fa sra wo hu na bibi wo hi small avocado oil a. Let me give you that nugget. Avocado no why abre no de apro kra na yempe no koto no fufu ba yi sa na ewu no opa bata na fa gu plate so ana se tray so wo
Ejadu, nyawotre na get na eba na yentini ye. Ayeka. Afela.
me drive unti no ne ete kwa na ayeka eno anu no
Okay.
ba jo wote menka
Afela bacho Sasha se free
wote
no
menka
be. Bacho te.
aha
Sasha free.
me say se wo paya na ye di no wo yi aba ne free na wo wa ye kire na duane no
Okay.
wo press wo de wo peche no wo miamia so eye no peche no na wo de agu tray mu na wakata so fa net kata so fa si awiam esi awia no ma the whole day na nwumre na wadane no eye se ewo no ebe hya ase se eye black air dry open me sa na me ye no eye se air dry no air dry no now you will see the oil coming out from that dry substance no ubehu say oil e free. If you like go and try it. I'm not lying to you. Opa konako try and do it. You will find yes, go try. Yeah, pechegu plate him. Na fa si awiem na nwo. Fa de kata so se de bia moa bia emesisi so with the net and bibi kata so a air dry no ubehu say oil na hya ase na eba. Ha. Ye wo oil ni bi wo abanum. There is a seed oil nso wo ho. No one in different process here, but the fruit nankasa no flesh no oil ewom ubetumi I extract this oil nti who decide say upe small avocado oil be natural one wo de be ya wo cosmetics wo de be fra wo nku ne niam bi use a go to the market buy the rotten ones no omompe no you can turn that into oil and ubetumi aye something you can do at home. You can try it. A customer on us now the your business now you can get dehydrators and dryers and go into it and start using the waste avocados and turn them into oil.
Wow.
There is one organic fertilizer beer I'm still working on it. I'm still in consultation with some few friends via boom. And I know say when things work out the way we want to go about it, na ye hwe na ye test it, na ye na ye nya results na ye pe na. It's a one big waste be a so in agricultural field that we want to lay our hands on it, leverage, use it for fertilizer, and part of it can be used for animal feed because animal feed boy thing, and we need substitutes to do them. And avocado ni bi na say ya de na we ni je ho a said na Mr. Felix can obetumi aye grafting and I say obetumi try say minim Mr. Felix na aye professor ebia say layering it does it work in avocado say layering here adwuma nso a obetumi try ahwe say layering betumi aye adwuma then you can do it and then plant it to shorten the lifestyle the life expectancy and I say the longevity no betumi akate ne short na etimi abaye dwarf a ebeba ntem ama so ade ne de ye hia ba wo say niama local market no eye problem ye say ade bia no your program ye nyina ya adwene na ye te say ade ni fra brochire efi plane man na ship mu pie dia eye papa enti Chinese ni beba beto ye local rice e de agu ship mu dia ko Togo no wakọ polish free Togo no Burama a imported rice ye beto. But local one na ya pohu na egu north no obi ampe because a local. That word local no no na eku yen. And we say TRC said this is part of us and we have to develop the taste for our own. And there will be avocado now. Avocado has because now this avocado has in free Kenya, a free baby, a foreign one, and no there, and only a papa chain. Deɛ yɛde firi yametwa ɛde aba no ba onim sɛ yametwa deɛ no yɛ bɔ yi dua no de bɛyɛ 30 years ɛyɛ purely organic from the forest a ɛno na ahoɔden ɛwɔ mu no chain way. And avocado no, like any other plant, avocado has any other avocado species no. Ubetumi adua wo bucket mu. Ubetumi
Yeah.
apɛ drum ankure ya na oil ankure ya yi. Ope baako de si wo fie na utu anwea gu ma ubetumi adua avocado wo ma ubeti. There are people I buy avocado from in California. Uko omufia, omo avocado ni nyina ne sisi. Big pot mu. Ubetumi akoso milk akotwa akope entabo no abobo box. Kese ebi abe 4 feet high. Na watu anwea gum. What the rubber same na upone ntokro nketewa bi gu ho. Na utu anwea gum. E de manure ne ade ka ho. What the compost ni sawdust ne ade mulch ne kama na plant ni sim nkakra na no wadua odie wo fie you can have avocado season ne bar. There are so many ways of storing avocado obetumi aye so many things with it obetumi there are a lot of things were avocado no say o pese o ye Mexico for the omodidi bibia guacamole ne ade na and also uyi aduane no na wo press na wotwitwa gye fresh onion twitwa ne nkete na wotwitwa tomatoes ɛno nso nkete na wode parsley ɛne other spices nkete bi ka ho fresh leaves no ebi asɛ wopɛ onion leaves ne wei a wode ne nyinaa ka ho na wo mixe saa adeɛ no na wode nkyene kakra ɛka ho na wode olive oil kakra sauce a trust me what the fa pan no ma butter bi anya wo de biom and it's natural. These things are natural food. Would this salad? That's the way yes, I and very healthy for you. There are so many. I think say with time, when I see a gym, near many be why. Ye chere said ye dino, and no be nipa na nya interest wom because obi wɔ hɔ a onim avocado no obi wɔ hɔ so ɔmpɛ because ɔfele sɛ ɔde ne sisi ma ɛyɛ pɛkyɛɛ dodo ɛne adeɛ but there is so many ways of using it to prepare different dishes and different meals a ɛbɛma wo that interest no so kakra a mɛka no no na ɛm sɛ mpanimfoɔ wɔ so na memfa ma no nsi meda ase
ɛyɛ do nso yɛ da ase nyame nhyira wo abusuafoɔ mpanimfoɔ a ɔmo bɛgye mu no akɔ farms or rabbit wɔ hɔ a bro nyɛ ɛbɛ yi wontimi ntɔ akokɔ a kɔkɔpɛ rabbit ne to I think say rabbit ne boɔ fosin akokɔ I don't know akɔ farms wɔ a ɔbɛtumi akyerɛ mu akyerɛ but wo a woyɛ farmer deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wopɛ ne fertilizer ne bi because obekwagoto NPK no from store na dia begum abra wonim the level of chemicals e wo mu no ani na woje droppings na ye nima droppings no a e better e ma wasa asase ne wo dia nti wo bo ho ban ye yeah siniako mi pa cheo sebro nya ebei obi pese won to akukọ no beto rabbit ya price no ubetimi ama more or less range.
Oh, okay. I'll go just me that say. Let me say this. And yes, because I'm a year rabbit in being a mechanic, but that's the reality. About no nutritional wise, nutrition just wise.
Yeah.
Chicken is nowhere near rabbit.
Wow.
The nutrients are unya or rabbit meat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It is highly recommended for even people with heart-related issues.
Wow.
Due to the kind of nutrients a war rabbit meat in and it has a very lean protein that is easily digestible. Fat level is very, very low.
Okay.
Very, very low. And you know, we have two types of cholesterol. We have the polyunsaturated cholesterol, and then we have the polysaturated cholesterol. The saturated cholesterol is the one that is killing us. It lives within our organs. But the unsaturated ones live on the outer parts. I mean, use this this thing, yeah, actually, how do I call it? I don't know if gizzard, no.
Yeah.
On say yeah.
Abonnement
Yes.
visa. Yeah.
No. The
David Gizzard and all Kamasa and Paya me cancan cross once.
Asa abo woman.
Bonyuma Bonyuma Gizzard na ye. Eno na ya na abo woman no. Eno na ya
ano na ya
mo.
na abo wo no. Correct. On say yeah na ase sadie bi ewo ho and the man a wall no. It put a man protection on the outer part.
Wow.
That is the kind of cholesterol we need in our system. And no, when say even the intestines, when say as a fat, actually intestines, abom, and a protected all those internal organs, sebeya enya damage, and that is the kind of cholesterol that you hear where system, not the ones that is going to stay within. I be blockade your blood systems, no near there, and rabbit meat has the polyunsaturated cholesterol higher than the saturated ones. It is possible that you can kill a whole rabbit and then the fat content will be less than even -5. And maybe I recommend that as we want our health, we should also eat well, and rabbit meat is recommended. The price is very good. 150 cedis, you can get a full rabbit for yourself with 150 Ghana cedis, full grown rabbit. And I would say it is cheaper and it is more nutritious than the other meats.
Wow. Everything for say
Rabbit na me de broiler. It
Baby,
the windy ma and say ye rabbit nam to one ye dompe ni film. Near the akoko nam chicken breast eto hɔ a ebi amfa say chicken layer na ne nam den no. Yeah, the nam no to hɔ near the rabbit to you will never know the difference. I
sure.
can cook rabbit meat and you will not even tell say a rabbit. You can never tell it. Well seasoned, well prepared rabbit, jai is one of the best. Mr. Akompacho, my number or Charles ho.
Okay.
My visa number ebe bosomini. Charles abom chaskeli sa last minute. No nim say na obeba nti. Anɔpa yi ɛna ɔde sɛnde me deɛ sɛ me ti nyɛ cold store na me deɛ sɛ mɛsie nti maka Charles deɛ ɔbɛ yi me free platform no so ɛmfa me ho maka nti mpakyɛ ɔmɛfrɛ wo because I need training for some people nti no I will get in touch na yɛde nkɔmmɔ then we can strategize on how to get them there. Mɛwie masɛm.
Hope say ye de Mr. Akoba Tuesday na obekyerɛkyerɛ ya mo ma me hu comment na ase na video
ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛpɛ ɛyɛ by force Tuesday fa no bra simple Tuesday yɛ nyina yɛbɛhyia wɔ ha Tuesday yɛbɛhyia ɔka wie a na afei deɛ yɛ nso yɛwɔ no ne yɛbisa wei yɛpɛ ne yɛmpɛ no ne yɛwɔ he wei yɛto so aba yɛbɛsua deɛ wo a wopɛ no bra wopɛ a mɛmma me deɛ megyina mu nti mpakyɛw Tuesday Mr. Akɔ prepare note Tuesday you are here yɛbɛyɛn rabbit yɛatɔn rabbit yɛwie a yɛkum bi ne yɛawe atwa yɛnum simple
sanity no.
Yes, we will meet on Tuesday. Say to comment ya okay yo we was ebusia for ade ba kwa na senior eduka ena mede ho picture no ba kwa ba we ye avocado toast. Se wokɔ America ejedu me ba cha ni die mu California o site we obeto no say ye operate issue
but ode ade
avocado toast no who ni picture obonya no say
we no sometimes it depend the restaurant how be no but typical restaurant in California side there it will not cost you anything less than $10. Less than $10, 10 or more.
Okay.
It depending niama na ebi wo ha umpe nkosia na upe sausage ni de kanka ho a whatever they use to garnish it. But say 2 slices of toast in there with $10 or $20 there, you have to be ready to pay for it.
Yo. Ebunyafo senior Jedu kan bibi se o se guacamole ye Mexico for aduane eno nso so no se di sitie no e na me di picture no ato no enti ye global market opportunity ene da osa no Ghana ye hia market outside nso so hia but we dey shall say free feed ye global no ye internal market no na ye nyina ye timi dua bi dia fe ne ya export the call outside ye di besia nyame adoma ye ne senior akobe ebe chichiro so ahwese nyame adoma bibia ne am the information be about ntina me say subscribe na activate all notification no YouTube, Facebook no Facebook page nyina ho follow ye na be ka WhatsApp community no say the be ya won make see update bia maya de Jedu kan no mgidi se wafa oye no nyasi a penny ba mesrew oye no de fire o business na be boa ye nyina ye baba pe bi de asra ye de besia nyame nhira mo se mo ba na mo be support ye emra wo hwere ye no akofo se obetimi anya mu bibi ene na ososo de abobra na nyame ya adoma da achi nyina ehia na ye gi eni se de istire gonfo je omani na obi betena be bia ka se omode omakoji sikedro bast na omuni be bia sha se free ye street young na kan tell them we are coming.
Yeah, avocado oil no say we ni here. What the salad is one of the best. We toast instead of use butter. I tone you can use it as what the good bread and so I toast
Yeah.
na what the Charlie jai and yamo we are so I as ya dear the wound your kai one canokwa. I'm fine to the Hanuman candy yanka.
Mpuntio farms me moakwaba yenua yi aba be kire business bi a ebetima boa ama o fertilizer ka abafom uwi abomodi aso behwe video no na onya the droppings ni bia onso so dia ye wo adwuma no because onso bo ho modi ye ana o farms no kwa so betimi de avocado na atwa wanhia say ma o shade dodo a senior friends me pache wo bibia abeso de to so a na yenko me da se senye sa so dia nyame aduma Friday be a momonim de beba de ye another bullet me mix bo di ho enkomo kire nkofofofro na ye ntimi to na momom senior first say it me this year ampacho anaso obibi kan
Mr. Charles, but you say,
na me so obibi kan ana say it me this year
oh, avocado and the say I can't say I can't have some say ever can so what the uses of the avocado, it's not only the friend the soft part no. This rice in the seed in a warm brown.
okay
No, no. So peel and so many remember. So, I will recommend that we think about it. Farmers are more something to grow for the future. So now it is not and yet crop be a very intense they be was a war as in compared to vegetables, you know. So so being here any information as to how to begin we can help with that regards. Into the middle be asked. Aye.
wow ebujanfo yeah me gina benifo nim medam nyina so ase benifo amoba pagya medam ase me de link na atom ye begina so di nkomo kakra ansa na ye mu ahwete nti wa person ne di nkomo wo kire no obetimi afa link ne so na waba na me mamonka ye se eniema edwadi nka ye maya asha se a oye banga we ye natural one men koto die free baby na ba no frema ya o hwehwe me kira kwan ya metimi de no number na ma street young atoni de ebi muso atomo de nti wonso so kopɛ wo de on vinegar na sorry vinegar schools vinegar sorry na den wonso so prepare ho obetimi de aye niema bebrebe ye otimi de ohro fruit ho kra okay ye bera masibio books no enjedu book no mon ko hwehwe Amazon na mon pebi ye de link ni sabeto obio Mr. Facebook no so mon hwehwe na mon subscribe into YouTube channel na ye YouTube channel strategy for base a YouTube channel so no ekiro how abetimi aseti business ya abra woni emrekese ya minshiro bibia Aqua Farms ye de ne baba bio na wabekire mu odi adosuko ewo ho so na yehia ya minshira mu bio ye de besia but ye nya mu yo videos no bebrebe okwa obehwe bi ebi wo ho comment na like emaye o like no eboa ema YouTube so ekamfo ye se one like na is ade na hwe wani amre wani anye ho ya minshira